I'm going to strap sensors to my head, my wrists, my feet, and I even have an imaginary tail, believe it or not. Now, the key is to watch the green dinosaur on the screen because my movements are going to be translated into computer data, and voila, we've got the computer-generated imagery on the screen. But even with these computerized special effects, the surprising thing is that at the heart of the action movies are still the stunt actors themselves. From the days of the first Hollywood westerns to the films of the present, it's still real actors as stunt doubles that make it happen. Whoa! Hey, you know, that looks deceptively easy.
Well, it ain't. You know, I've been doing this for quite a few years, so, kids, don't try this at home. Come on, baby!
Scenes like these take top stuntmen, not to mention explosives experts, aerialists, underwater demolition experts. Tubbs, that was fantastic. Congratulations! So how have stunts changed over the years, guys?
Well, the falls are pretty much the same. You know, they're the core of the action scene, so.
Pyrotechnics have changed quite a bit. They're a little more trustworthy.
Well, what kind of person does it take to make a good stuntman?
Well, first of all, you have to be highly trained, of course.
Just a little bit crazy.
A lot crazy, if you ask me, but that was wonderful.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, you guys. Whew. Well, you know, I think I'll leave those daredevil stunts to the professionals. This is the Flintstone Mobile, and the next person I want you to meet, well, you might just see that little guy driving around in this summer when the Flintstone movie is released. It really takes Fred Flintstone to make this work. This is Jethro, and he's the newest member of the Flintstone family. Jethro, it's so nice to meet you. Beautiful smile. You've got, yes, you're a little bit shy. I understand. And you're 5 years old. Is that right? Yes, 5-year-old. Well, I think you're a pretty impressive, pretty intelligent 5-year-old, Jethro. And I'm sure the movie's going to be a huge hit, largely because of you. Jethro, thank you so much for meeting with us. I understand you do have to, oh, thank you. You do have to rush off to acting class. Only in Hollywood, an orangutan taking acting classes. But it's been a real pleasure, and we won't forget you. Bye.
Funnily enough, I used to live 10 minutes away from Universal Studios in California, and when I go back there at some point, I'm really looking forward to seeing the new Flintstone show that they're going to be doing at Universal. So, anyway, Universal Studios Star Driving Test, they have nothing in common, but Leslie Joseph is in the Star Driving Test, and this is the last one of the series. Will she pass or will she fail? There it goes over to Trev and Simon. Take it away, guys.
Yes, indeed. Well, that's a question that is to be remained unanswered for the moment. Now, welcome to your Star Driving Test. Can I have your name, please?
Leslie Joseph.
Okay, then, Miss Leslie, during your test, I shall ask you several questions.
Right.
Please concentrate on your driving at all times.
If I'm really nice to you, will I pass?
Well, we'll see about that. Yeah, we'll just see. But anyway, yes, I'll try and concentrate myself. Now, just concentrate on your driving.
Right.
Keep your eyes on the road at all times, and if you know what's good for you, drive carefully because you don't want to wake up. Don't want to wake up Mr. Ribbon, do we?
Hooray! No. Hooray! It's time! It's time!
Shush, Mr. Ribbon, please, just for once. Just keep quiet, please.
He's not actually going to be here during the test, is he?
Well, I hope not.
Because we're going to be alone together, aren't we?
Oh, really? Yes, but okay. Just be quiet, Mr. Ribbon, okay? Now, if you'd just like to read the number plate of the vehicle in front.
Oh, right. You are 4N.
No, I'm English, actually, but I have visited many foreign parts when I was in the Merchant Navy, yes. Oh, no.
Oh, come on now, it's time, it's time.
Mr. Ribbon, I'm reminiscing. Oh, the Merchant Navy. Yes, those were the days. No, Mr. Ribbon, just the company of jolly sailors and the life on the ocean wave. One day, Leslie, I shall return.
Yes, but not now, because it's time, it's time, it's time.
Time
it's my driving test.
Exactly. Time for what, Mr. Ribbon?
It's time for me to take my driving test.
No, it's my driving test.
Yes, it's
no, it's mine. I want to take
I'm
it.
afraid not. No, before you take your test, you have to fill in a lot of paperwork. So if you'd like to take that and fill it in, okay?
Take what?
Just take that.
Take what?
Take that. Just take that.
Take that?
Oh!
Hello.
Excuse me, I haven't got time for this driving test. What are you doing, boys?
See you later, boys.
Oh, do you want me to take a place?
Get off. Well, I suppose, Mr. Ribbon, you can take your driving test. Go on, see
And they had to go on and say my name and say my height. So I went on and said, Leslie Joseph, 5'7". And they sort of accepted that. And then I had a recall, and half an hour later I went back and I had to go on and say my name and height. And I said, Leslie Joseph, 5'2", which is my actual height. So they said, this is interesting, Leslie, you appear to have lost 5 inches within the last half an hour. And I went on, I said, no, actually, I'm about 5'5", but I tend to go up or down according to the height, according to the job. There you are, blew the punchline. But no, it's the first, everybody says, as Dorian, I look very tall, and I don't know why, because I am tiny, and I'm much smaller.
She does wear quite high heels, though,
well, she does, but I'm only 5'2", and for some reason, I look very tall as Dorian.
Well, I think that's great
tiny.
inspiration for actors and actresses, that, you know, just to try and...
You can make it, even if you're small.
No, and you can lie about your height and things like that. It doesn't matter.
And get away with it.
Let's go straight to the phones, Leslie.
All right.
Hello, line 1, who's there?
Hi, it's Erin Purcell from Gwent.
Hello,
Hi,
hello.
you're through to Leslie. What's your question?
I just want to know what attracted Leslie to the role of Dorian.
Ah, well, I have to say Dorian was written for me because I did a wonderful West End play called Exclusive Yarns, and the writers came to see it, Maurice Gran and Lawrence Marks, and I played a very outrageous lady who ran a wool shop in Primrose Hill with hair out to here and diamante earrings that she wore at 11 o'clock in the morning. And I walked and entered in through bead curtains, and they thought, my goodness, that would be wonderful to set that character against Pauline and Linda that they were doing a series for anyway, set in Chigwell. So they wrote 2 episodes, sent them to me and said, do you like this character? And I read it and thought, this is going to change my life, and it did. So it was sort of written for me, really.
Yeah, but weren't the clothes a bit of a pull as well? The whole sort of outfit,
Well, the whole thing, it just seemed right. It just smelled right, and I just thought it was going to be the thing that would change my life. And the clothes are wonderful. They're lovely and glamorous, and I buy them all afterwards.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
Oh, brilliant.
I do. I choose them very carefully, so I know I can take them home and wear them in real life.
Oh, excellent. Well, thanks for your call, Erin.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Let's take a question from Alex.
I'm not afraid of you.
Oh,
Get straight in there.
terrified. No, some of them are absolutely terrified. The younger ones seem to be terrified. I can't imagine why, as if I had some sort of reputation. But no, when they get to know me, they know I'm really a pussycat.
The members of Take That aren't afraid of you.
You're not afraid of me, Take That, are you?
Take That, you afraid of Leslie?
They're all hiding in cupboards.
Gary, are you afraid of Leslie?
Yeah.
Of Leslie?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
No. No, you see?
Well, they're pussycat.
Let's get back to the phones. Hello, line 2, who's there?
Hi, this is Karen Baker from Chinkford.
Hello.
Hi, Karen.
Hi.
What's your question?
My question for Leslie is, do you have any memorable moments from recording the last series of Birds of a Feather?
Well, I have to say, one of the most, well, it's not a moment, it's a whole 10 days, actually. Our most memorable time was Los Angeles, where we filmed the Christmas special, where we had the most wonderful time. I'd never been, and we had 10 whole days. Flew out, filmed for 8 days, and had 2 days looking around and doing all the sights. And we went to Universal Studios. Linda Robson and I went on the Back to the Future ride. I've never been so frightened in my life. I spent the whole time thanking God I'd had children, because I was going like this the whole time. I think I saw 10 seconds of it, and I watched like this, and I turned into something out of The Exorcist. I was going, Linda, Linda, I want to get off. I mean, it is the most frightening ride you will ever go on in your life. But we loved Los Angeles, in Venice Beach, where they have all the muscle builders.
Yes.
The whole of our 10 days there, I have to say that in 5 years, we've never done anything quite so exciting.
And it's a
with
very
birds.
glamorous location, isn't it, really?
Very glamorous, and we just had a wonderful time. The American crew was great, and I don't know who saw the Christmas episode.
I
But it was a good one, girls, wasn't it? Did you like it?
It was an excellent
So
one.
that was my most memorable 10 days of the series.
Thanks for your question, Karen.
Thanks. Can I...
Yes,
hi.
hello.
Oh, no, she's gone. She's gone. Right, let's take a question from Charlotte.
Do Sharon Tracy's husbands get out of prison in the next series?
Well, we all want to know that.
Yes, I know. Well, I think when they do, it's probably the end of the series, so we hope that they don't yet. We're recording series 6 at the moment, and they're still inside. They got sent down for 12 years, so I think with parole they've got, it's worked it all out, down to the day practically, to know how long I'm in work. 12 years, so they'll probably come out after 8, so there's another 2 after this yet. But even then, when they come out, you could have lots of funny moments finding out if they get on again, if Darren...
Or whether
and Tracy
Dorian goes off with one of them.
Yes, what Dorian does with Chris. So, no, they don't come out yet, and they certainly don't come out in the series we're doing at the moment.
But it's good to know there will be more series, though, won't there?
Well, I hope so, yes.
Oh, I'm sure there will be. Let's go straight back onto the phones. Hello, line 3, who's there?
Hello, it's Michelle Ralph from Caterham.
Hello. Hi, Michelle. What's your question?
Who would you both like to go to dinner with?
Oh, well, you know who I find absolutely fascinating is Ken Livingstone. Only, I don't know why, but I find him an absolutely extraordinary character both to talk to. I've met him, I've done a few quiz shows with him. And I think I'd love to spend an evening with Ken Livingstone. Do you know who he is? Do you know Ken Livingstone?
Do you know who he is?
He's a Labour politician.
Oh.
Does he mean anything to you? You thought I was going to say Kevin Costner or somebody like that, didn't you?
Who would you like to have dinner with?
Mark Owen.
Mark...
Oh, well, can I say, second to Ken Livingstone, the whole of Take That. All right?
Thanks for your call, Michelle. Let's take a quick question from Joanne. Joanne.
If a character like Dory moved in next door, how would you feel?
Oh, sick as a parrot. I don't think I could cope with it at all. I really don't. I don't know how anybody copes with somebody like Dory living next door, but I gather Chigwell is full of them. No, I think I'd move, is the answer to that, I think.
Would you really?
Yes, I think I'd move, because I think she's a nightmare.
It would be a nightmare having somebody pop in like that.
Yes, like myself.
Lovable though she is.
Lovable though she is. Lovable and vulnerable and wonderful. I think I would have to move. So that's the answer to that.
Well, Leslie, thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank you.
And being such a great guest. It's been a real laugh to have you in, and stay throughout the morning, won't you?
I will. Not being
Now,
around.
we are going to be finding out who wins those Grimmy dogs. Francis, can you... Oh! Talking of which... Oh, just caught there. Thank you, Francis. Who won those? Any minute now. But first, take a look at the dog himself in action, because here is Grimmy in a cartoon adventure.
The main event was the award ceremony, and the highlight and glitziest of all the awards was the one chosen by you, the live and kicking viewers. You can forget the Oscars and the BAFTAs. This is the trophy everybody wanted on their mantelpiece, and the man with all the answers was 1FM's Mark Goodyear.
This is the BBC Television Live and Kicking Viewers Award. The winner is Elite 2.
Yes, this is a game you voted for in your thousands. Elite 2 whisks you into the galactic future, where you battle with alien pirates in an astronomical star system, hundreds of light years from Earth, which, according to you, is the ultimate space adventure experience. Thanks to everybody who voted for this award, and congratulations again to Simon Banfield from Chard in Somerset, who won my Chip Chop competition. His prize, the Atari Jaguar 64-bit console, won the Best Hardware Award. Well, that's all for the last chip of the series, but keep those fingers working over the summer and we'll be back with everything you need to know about the games and the gear in the autumn. Till then, it's Manana Banana!
Manana Banana! Hey, Rats, listen. How about over the summer I'll come down, we'll play some games together, okay?
Yeah, excellent. I look forward to it, John.
All right, Manana Banana! I got that one! Now, if you want to be, you might want to be funny like Rats, or you might want to be funny like this guy who's going to tell you his